right, this is the Baptism River running up here in Finland, Minnesota. I've never seen it like this. We've had so much rain. We're camping down by a river today. So you're gonna have to see how that works out.
It's gonna be a good time.
All right, that's the road on to Crosby. And we just kind of snuck past a sign here that says road closed. And there's just a lot of water. Like this water over here is just usually just way down there. It's up, so we got about 4 miles to go, so we're going to alter the plans here.
Look at that focus. Look at that focus.
Oh no!
Wait a minute.
Oh, just get through this part.
Focused.
Oh no! Staying on the trail is a creek today. And those good water shoes right there doing the job. Yes, we had to recalculate the trip. And our intended route is not to be today because Kramer Road was flooded. We just decided the more prudent thing would be drop here on the Superior Hiking Trail. We are really drawn to wanting to go to those rivers, aren't we?
Absolutely. I was ready.
But the site,
Push the Jeep.
but the site we're going to go to is right by the river. And I was there like 2 weeks ago and I wanted to take Corey. And by the way, this is Corey from Majestic Hammocks right here. I wanted to take him down there and just kind of having a social trip. We're having a brilliant walk. It's like 65 degrees. And that's what we're doing. What about you? I'll ski in Sector 7. Superior's done full. He's not poking up that high.
It all of a sudden just opens up, all the trees change to where it's 99% palms above you. And yeah, we went back there to hang.
I like the wild rose. It's fluffy looking. Don't they have the crawling acorns? I don't know what bugs these are. And they're clumped around this, which... Huh. What are you? Yes, the Regal Bunchberry. Yeah, that's good looking woods right there. We're just kind of back in the woods. No major big views back here. Just today's been, you know, coming to some water, coming to past Eggy Lake back there. It's beautiful. This has just been woods walking. And I don't know, those are pretty Minnesota woods right there. So somebody please, and I could Google this, but it's more fun if one of you commenters would tell me. I think this is called the Dutchman Bloomer. It's in the Columbine family, but it's a fantastic, it caught our eye. It's a great shade of pink and yellow, almost circusy. is, folks. My majestic hammock. So we got the camp here, up here in Sanju Lake. We have like maybe an hour and a half of light left, maybe a little longer. So what I'm going to do is sleep in it tonight. And I'm going to give you my thoughts in the morning while I'm sitting there having breakfast from the hammock. I think that's perfect. That's what, because, you know, we got some dinner to have, and Corey's got his, he's going to have his potassium bananas. He's already hooked up down there, but that's the deal right there. It's really fun to have a new hammock, have the guy that made it right over there. Here's the thing that I keep hearing about these majestic hammocks when I talk to people, and I talk to Paul when he was in Denmark, the guy from HangCon, Martin, who got the hammock of the same design that we cited to. Corey and I said, we should let Martin buy the hammock you brought from me. And he kept coming down to me going, Shug, it should not be possible. It should not be possible. And everybody that I know that has tried this hammock, they go, man, it just has some kind of lay, and they can't put it into words. So, this has been on my mind for months. So we're going to find out through the night. And I'm going to talk about it in the morning while having some Dagliadoro instant espresso, and I can't wait.
A 300-pound weight limit from the manufacturer through Ripstop by the roll. That's where I get that.
Just tell me that one. Weight ratio would be what? Because, you know, I'm below average.
So basically it's a good blend on how much it can hold for the weight of the fabric.
Okay.
So a heavier weighted fabric can usually hold more weight, and this is a good balance between being a lightweight fabric but still having good durability and good weight retention. So you can put at least 300 pounds in that.
Established 2015, so fairly new company.
For
and
a long time.
And I know somebody probably don't know, we met in Denmark over there at the Danish Outdoor Festival to the first European hang and HangCon. Hit it off. Corey lives about 3.5 hours from me, and he drove up. He got up like at 3 and drove up here, and we hiked out. And we just wanted to get together and hang out, and it's really fun to have the designer and builder of a hammock with you when you try it out. I think I've never done this where I've had the person that made me the hammock with me.
Best night of your life.
You know, so really, folks, never never give up the dream, never give up hope. I mean, like I found out one of the...
set your standards really low.
Set your standards
then
low.
You're happy with a lot.
All right, I'm a little double-ended stuff sack in the end. You know, he put a Shug patch because, you know, I like to have my name on everything because then I know who I am. And we've got the old Made in USA American flag. God bless America. And we have the majestic hammock logo. So we've got a lot of information going on that little bag right there. We're having to go out there ankle deep again on that slippery wood. That plank is buried in this water. It's just... And tonight's dinner, one of my favorites, the Big Easy Gumbo. Aye, from Mackie Gourmet. And then I thought, I don't know if you're a dessert guy, Corey, but I do have, we could share this, Ruby Lake Crumble from Trail Foods. I had this before, your warm berry dessert with light whipped topping and cinnamon crispies.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Yep.
Get down to this site here, and there's this chair here. And it's actually a pretty nice chair that's been modified with some wood planks and a couple of sawhorse benches and a bucket and some a leftover bottle of whiskey. There's actually whiskey in here. And a saw, which could be handy. And then this thing right here, this hanger that someone made, which is actually pretty nice. I'll tell you, I've never seen the likes of it on this Superior Hiking Trail. But I'll tell you, that berry crumble, I made it a little bit runny. Yeah. And it has like a weird whip. I'm talking to the camera, right? You know, when you're with YouTube people, you'll just hear rambling. But, you know, I was telling Corey, I kind of put a little bit too much water in the berry part, and then you add a little, like 1 ounce of water to this little false whipped cream packet,
And then you have some little crumbles to put in, but it's tasty. So I'll just say that. That's a winner. I'll definitely have it again and just work on getting my consistency proper. Yeah, I like it.
I'm having a pleasant morning awake. Corey and I kind of slept in this morning. I just peeked at the that phone. It's 8:30. 8:30. I feel like His Majesty because I'm in the majestic hammock. And I tell you, I slept really great in this last night. What I really liked is I didn't have any calf ridge. And because I'm laying here, I lay with my head to the right and my feet to the left. This is really hard to talk about with my water just boiling up there and no Medaglia d'Oro in me. The first thing I noticed, and I'll just say this first, was I really like this fabric of this 1.6 Hyper D. But it was how my left foot could sink down into a little pocket over here and not press up against the hammock. That was really nice. More later, waiting for coffee. Medaglia d'Oro is an espresso. Let's get the coffee on. I got myself a pretty boil, yes sir. As I fired up there. Yitter. Yeah, I turned on this thermocell and mosquitoes went away.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Per usual, a little tapped out action this morning. And I believe that is a fairly old stale brown sugar cinnamon. And I'm still enjoying it. Maybe it's not stale, maybe that's just the way it tastes. I'm just putting some deep thoughts to it today. Maybe it's best to eat your Pop-Tart and not think. Giving it the little dunk and the Medaglia d'Oro. Life is good right now. I hope your life's going good. If not, make it good. Maybe have a Pop-Tart. No, they never taste the same at home.
It is 1:30 in the afternoon and we're just now getting on the trail. Which I was kind of hoping would happen. Because Corey and I had a good morning visit. Kind of learned some stuff about each other. Good stuff. And that was important. And just lollygagged on and we're heading back now toward the car and we're going to stay in a site we parked our head into yesterday. It was a beautiful site. And that's kind of the news, right, Corey?
That's it.
You know, and it was worthy just sitting there having a lovely morning.
The off color, there we go.
That's a nice color combo.
Yeah, turned out good. All together like that.
And then mine down there is, of course, that's my favorite. I do like that combination. I have other colors.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's a pretty boil. Yes, sir. Me and that Corey there, we done made friends.
Cocoa time on the Superior Hiking Trail. Tonight's dessert will be my favorite, my Anton Berg Danish Delight from Martin. The plum and Madeira with marzipan. And my Danish meal, beef and potato stew. It's called Trail. I like they kept it simple. Organic food.
Tippity top of the morning to you. Join me as I have my first sip of my Dagli Doro instant espresso, looking out at Eggy Lake, watching the swans swim by. Mosquitoes were atrocious this morning, but I fired up the thermocell. And now they're all back from me for the most part, and I'm having this brew in relative comfort. This cool morning, overcast. Yeah. In case you're wondering, I don't know if you are, it's the strawberry frosted Pop-Tart this morning. I really wish they had a rhubarb Pop-Tart. That would be good.
Now there it is, the morning glory. Okay, everybody, the magic's happening, so Corey and I were packing up.
So the one I just built for
Daniel rolls into camp.
set up with straps and everything was right at 2 pounds.
He's out here through hiking. We found out he had a hammock. I looked over at Corey going, Corey is not going to be able to not talk to him about this. Corey has gotten his Majestic out to let this young through hiker, I'm assuming you're young,
Oh, it's nice and large. Yeah.
to try it out. This is what I love seeing.
10-6. How tall are you?
Okay. Well, I can already tell the difference there in my leg.
There's just something going on.
Yeah, what's going on here? How'd you do that?
You may not get him out of it now. And even this morning, I was asking Corey questions about it because we've been talking more. I said, let me just play in it a little bit. And then one thing I just discovered this morning are these channels right here.
I want to take a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, see? You should never offer a through hiker a chance to lay down.
So the knee issue.
I can already feel it.
Anyway, it's really cool. Hey, Brad. Fleeker and I are back to the place. Yeah, we hope you're running things at the station well, or not. Keep both hands on the tiller steering wheel, would you? Can we get something done? Polish the fire pole.
See you, Brad.
All right, so we're hiking out now. As you can see, the water right here, we're at, I was going to say Bleecker Creek, Eggy Creek. We were here like 2 days ago, it's rushing. It's still coming hard, but we found out from some people we ran into that the sites we were going to go to pretty much flooded out. You know, so all the decisions we didn't want to do ended up being good decisions, and it's been a great hike.
It's been awesome. Yeah, we chose wisely coming the way we chose.
Yeah. So a couple miles to the Jeep, And then a beeline to Gordy's hi-hat. Woo, buddy!
Woo, buddy.
All secure 6-7! Okay, we have found the daisy lion. Okay, so you people out there that know your plants, please tell me what this may be growing wild up here in the North Shore of Minnesota, because I have not ever seen this one, and it's in its fluffy stage, and it wasn't this way 2 days ago.
I think it's a fuzzy nebulous. I'm pretty sure it's what it is.
I kind of got a feeling like I was just up here, and if you watch my videos, you know where I am, because you can see the joy in my face, and I've talked this up big.
Going here?
We're going to Gordy's, baby. Yeah. I like to walk this way. I like to see the anticipation ahead. That's Gordy himself, who died not too long ago.
Order 751.
That's the little lonely table I always like to eat at. Corey was right up for it. Now we can't hear the 50s, 60s music as much, but you're kind of out here in your little zone. And I recommended he bring his wife Tiffany some hamburgers, because I always bring Meg some double cheeseburgers and some stuff, and it bodes well. It bodes well. Like I said last time, I got the fish platter, which is amazing. But cold fish going home is not as good, but a burger will come back good. And the blackberry shake, which Corey jumped all over too. Yeah, buddy. Woo, goodness gracious, it's gonna be good eating. I need to get this spoon out of here because it's just slowing me down. Corey took my lead on the fish plate. And you know, and the fish plate here it's fantastic. It's really good. We're right here at St. Erhu. He chased away the grasshoppers that were eating the grapes to be used for the wine. So drinking is pretty important up here. Kind of an Easter Island looking sort of guy. Man, that is so cool. You never have a hood ornament like that anymore, because someone would take it.
It's a different beer within minutes in the city.
Metropolitan. Not familiar. Hey Brad, I want to come down there and drive your tiller, okay? Commando Brad. Think I'd make it down there in Iowa, Brad? Am I man enough, Brad? Am I woman enough, Brad? Is that politically incorrect, Brad? Is it, Brad? Commando